It seems
It's
Mr.
cold.
Aiden
It is like 20 degrees
Kearney
today.
is a little nervous about what's
No,
about to happen in this case.
no fugitive unit today. That's good.
Oh, poor
That's good.
Aiden. Are you scared?
Yikes.
You're scared in this video. You're still looking for those black Cadillacs or Suburbans or whatever that's out there looking for you.
Happy
Oh,
Friday, guys.
Aiden.
Good morning.
And I think it's interesting as we get further
Ooh,
into this video. Right now, he's just jibber jabbering
Happy Friday,
about nothing. When he gets inside and sits down, he gets better.
Mad
But
brick.
it's interesting. He talks about this new law that they've just passed, and he's a little worried.
Ooh.
And
Much better.
he never said
right,
he
peeps.
didn't do it.
What's going on?
Pay attention.
How's everyone doing? Today is Friday. I do this every day. If you're new here, I got arrested on October 11th by the state police, and I wish I taped it. And ever since then, I just taped myself at the bus stop in case I get arrested again, because definitely has some PTSD going on probably from all this. And I can't wait to not live in fear of being arrested all the time, because I don't break the law. I am a target of the state police. I am an enemy of the state. I was a political prisoner. They would like to make me one again. They will come up with anything. And I know what the next one's going to be, okay? And I can already see it happening. I know what the next one's going to be. The next one is going to be, you might have seen yesterday, like, the state senate finally passed a revenge porn law. So that's good. Hold on. Did you see Joan? Who's Joan? Yeah, the state passed a revenge porn law, and as you guys might have known, I've been a victim of that before, actually. And this is like one of two states where it's legal, and there's nothing that could be done about it. And so it's good that they're passing this law, obviously, but I'm also been set up for a lot of crimes before, recently, and I'm worried. I'm definitely increasingly worried that certain individuals will release pictures or videos and make it seem like I did it. I'm worried about that, I'm not gonna lie. So I just want to get out in front of that and say that I would never, ever, ever. I want to move on in my life and have nothing to do with certain parties. And, you know, if you see anything like that, please just alert me immediately to it so we can get in front of that. So I just know, I know that's going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to give this individual the attention they want. So, all right, anybody have any questions? Every time you say Mad Brick, I go back to 2008. Yeah, back when I used to work in Worcester, like all the kids, when I taught there, the kids would say that all the time, like 04, 05. It's Mad Brick, yo. You're mad whack, yo. They would always tell me how mad whack I was. Okay. Trying to read some comments here. What do we got going on? Good morning, Doctor. Excellent. Good morning to you all. Thank you for calling me Doctor. What else did you see Joan on Sean's live? Like I said, I'm not sure who Joan is. When do you move into the new place? I already did. I just come here in the morning to get the kids on and off the bus and then I skedaddle. Can't wait for you to be a millionaire after this. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for the millionaire stuff and the, not having this cloud over my head stuff. It's going to be the biggest relief because it's a lot of pressure, man, having these people come after you constantly. Yesterday was an embarrassing moment for that one. Yeah, I mean, the speech at the State House was just insane. And by the way, she was not an invited speaker, we have found out. She just jumped on the open mic there and just got up and gave that insane speech. So it's a good law for actual victims like me and Lauren. Yeah, I mean, Lauren Murray's an actual victim of this. And the person who was there at the press conference, Krusty Panties, has released pictures of her and has an order out on her because of that. So that's so ironic. Okay. Massachusetts has a lot of whack laws, yep. But you know that there's data, so why be worried? All I know is that all they need is, with the bail revocation in place, right, with bail existing, all they need is a charge, and probable cause is so low. Swipe left? Yeah. All they need is a charge to revoke your bail. It doesn't matter if you're innocent. They'll be like, well, save that for trial, you know? Save that for trial. And then you're just stuck in jail for 60 days. Like, that's the part that sucks. A friend of John O'Keefe who prayed at Fairview and followed her. BA followed? Okay. Oh, a friend of John O'Keefe who prayed at Fairview? Prayed? Okay. If we ignore that individual, will she go away? You would like to think so. You would like to think so. I feel like I've been ignoring her, and then she just went to the State House yesterday and got in front of a microphone and said that she was a survivor of revenge pornography. She had nothing. She thanked the state senate for like passing this legislation as if she had anything to do with it. She's not. Like, it's insane, but I'm just gonna try to continue to ignore as best I can. But let's see. I didn't see her on the news, which is a good thing. Yeah, I mean, that was the goal, obviously, to get on the news. That's why she jumped in front of the cameras. Yeah, so we'll keep it that way. I'm not even going to write about it or anything because it's wants attention. We shouldn't give it to her. All right. All right, so Joan said a prayer for John at Fairview. BA followed her. Okay. Oh, so okay, so she was on Sean's thing last night. Okay, I'll check that out. All right. All right. I will not be taking questions at this time. No one is asking, so. Do you really need to say that if no one is asking? Who gave them the heads up about the cameras even being there at the State House? Well, they knew that this bill was being passed today, that the Senate was going to pass this bill today, so they literally went down there and just sat there the entire day with the plan of just throwing her up there at the end and speaking. Like, that was just throwing her up there and speaking and giving that speech. And everyone was like, who's this person? Like, what? And she said she was breaking her silence, and people are like, who is this person? Like, it was crazy. I mean, it was just wild. It's just like, wow, not going away. But all this stuff is just the state trying to keep attention away from the fact that Karen Reed is factually innocent. Absolutely. Absolutely. But aren't you the victim? Yeah, you would think. You would think. But anyway, let's just hope it doesn't happen. I just, again, want to move on with my life. I will not be releasing any pictures, videos, nothing like that. No. I want to move on with my life. Anyway. Anyone else have any questions or anything before we get started with the day? Let's focus on the Karen Reed case, like Paul said, you know. Let's see, what the hell was I going to write about today? First of all, great news about Auntie Bev allowing all those motions. I talked to a couple lawyers that now think that the trial is going to be moved to at least May, because they're going to have to get all these phone records, and I don't know what's going to happen. The 26th is supposed to be big. Because they're going to argue another motion to dismiss on that day, and more bombshells are going to come out. So that's Tuesday. That's in, 4 more days? So that's going to be interesting. Bev didn't know Higgins was a witness. That was pretty telling, wasn't it? Pretty telling. Well, they only have 10 minutes? I hope not. They better give him some more time. But either way, they got the juiciest stuff in those 10 minutes. And she gave him an extra 5. Remember that? This case just needs to be dismissed and go away. It's such a farce. Are you going to be streaming on Tuesday? We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do on Tuesday. It's in the morning. It's a 9 o'clock hearing. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to announce my plans anymore about what I'm going to do. If I stream, I stream. If I go, I go. I'm not going to tell anyone what I'm doing anymore, because they watch everything I'm doing, and they base their behavior based on what I'm saying I'm going to do. So I'm just not going to say anything anymore. Did you see the Free Karen Reed peeps talking to Bev? Yeah, that was funny. I mean, it was funny. It's just I don't know if I'd be like, why are you such a bitch? That's what I'd say. Why do you think Brian Albert is giving full cooperation? He is? That was unbeknownst to me. If he was giving full cooperation, he'd be telling the police what happened about the murder. Libs of TikTok amplified your Southie story. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Libs of TikTok is she follows me on social media. She reached out to me. I don't know how to pronounce her first name. Chaya. She reached out to me the day I was arrested in October, and was asked to share the story, asked to share the fundraiser. So she's good lady, and she's exposing a lot of assholes around the country too. So, and she's become a target herself, obviously, on a much higher scale, because she has way more followers than I do. Okay. All right. It's weird seeing her out in the wild, Auntie Bev, I know. Good morning. You have to operate like the Wizard of Oz. I know, it's sad. So, oops, just butt down. Stop it. Okay. All right. Anyway, the McAlbutts. I love how that's their new name. So, a lot of butt dialing going on in that house. So, tomorrow night, Sunday. Remember, the show is Sunday this week again. Hopefully, we'll be back to Saturday the week after that. But Sunday is the show this week at 9 o'clock. At 7:30, I'm going to do a stream on Sean and the Gulf's channel. We're calling it the Showdown. So I'm going to go on Sean's channel on 7:30, and then my channel on 9 o'clock. So we'll pregame there. So, David Yannetti mentioned witness intimidation, and special prosecutors now make you and Bradel eligible to see. I don't know if that makes us eligible to see the TUI information. But it is a great point that David Yannetti brought up. Just in case you thought that they're still not backing me or whatever, just because we don't talk anymore does not mean that we're not all on the same team. Of course we're on the same team. And David rightfully pointed out in court that the state is so easy to just charge anyone with witness intimidation, yet here is Kevin Albert and Brian Albert using Kevin as a vehicle to try to intimidate and change the testimony of Brian Higgins before he went in front of a federal grand jury. Like, that's the definition of witness intimidation. Like, he was trying to influence his testimony. I'm not trying to influence anyone's testimony. Brian Albert did. Kevin Albert did. So, anyway, your notes that the state police saw in your house are fascinating to go back and check. I mean, again, those notes that I posted, a lot of those are unverified. Like Auntie Bev being under investigation. I couldn't verify any of that, so I wouldn't print that. I just showed you, like, some of those things have turned out to be true, but others, I have no idea. So I don't print things unless I can verify that they are actually true. But anyway, we will see you guys. I'm gonna get my day started, but we'll see you guys soon. All right, and love you guys. Thank you for all the support. I've been out 4 weeks today. Like I said, this is the first week where I've truly felt free. It was a week ago yesterday. I had that horrible day where I had to go in front of the judge and not know if I was going to go to jail that day. So it's great to be out. Seeing what happened yesterday at that press conference, it freaked me out a little bit because I'm like, this person's not going to stop. And they're going to make up more lies. And of course, I'm worried about that. And I just wish that they would go away and move on with their life. And I can move on with my life and we can all be happy. Okay, so anyway, we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.